my mom. He gonna snap back. Is she okay? Nigga, like I don't like you. Like he's just weird. Whole time this nigga's 21 years old.
I hope that you're open. My body gives notice, and I want your energy, girl. Give me that good love, no questions.
Hey y'all, my name is Felicity. I'm gonna be doing a story time on my weird ex. Alright, so me and this nigga named Austin. I can't believe I dated him. Can't believe it. If I could rechange that time, I would. But I can't, so. But I used to go out with a boy named Austin. It was towards the end of 7th grade and the beginning of 8th grade. He was sweet. He would text, he would send me paragraphs, buy me stuff. He would stuff for my birthday, Christmas, all that good shit. Valentine's Day. So, besides all that sweetness, when he would get mad at me, he would call me a nigga, and then this one time he said, I wish I never met you, nigga, da-da-da-da, and I was just like, whoa. But I was 14 at the time, so 14, 15 at the time. So I didn't really know, I was confused, so I don't really care. But I would lie to my mom about him. Him and my mom met. Yeah, my family loved him. Sadly. Him and my dad met. He promised my dad that he wasn't gonna hurt me and all that. So, but he would talk to me sweet, but when it would come down to arguments, he would be a little iffy. He would call me a nigga, a bitch, say all that shit. So that's when there was this one of these days, and I just couldn't, I don't know what was going on through my mind. Maybe I was losing feelings, I didn't care, I don't know. But there was this one time, it was our 9 months, and I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to see him at all. I lied. I just wanted time to myself. So I told him, I don't want to see you. He got mad. He said, who don't want to see their girlfriend on their 9 months? Me. I don't want to see you. Was not feeling it. I told him, he got mad. Who don't want to see their girlfriend on 9 months? And I told him, I just want time to myself. And he was like, all right. So I went from there. That's when I think that next weekend I saw him. And then me and him was laying up on the bed together. I don't know why. I was irked. I didn't want him on me. He was all trying to cuddle with me, and I just told him, get off. I don't want you on me. And then he got mad. So he got mad, and he went out the room. I didn't care. Well, I cared after a while. I got up, and I went out the room. I said, I'm just annoyed. Da-da-da. He understood. So that's when there was this other boy named Anthony in school. Me and him was starting to talk, getting a little close, and I started having a crush on him, I mean, me and him used to go out in 7th grade, but then, I started to like him again, and I ain't gonna lie, I kissed him in school while I was dating Austin. My bad. Ain't really care. So that's when each day of school, he kept peeping that I had feelings for him. I liked him. But I didn't want to go out with him because I know he be playing too much, okay? But I did like him. So that's when it was a Friday, and we was coming home from school, and I used to talk to this boy named Zah, and I told him, I told him I don't want to be with Austin anymore. I don't want nothing to do with him. I just want to break up with him. But I cared because I didn't know how to break up with him. I didn't want him to cry. I didn't want him to be sad. I didn't want him to do none of that. So that's when I told Zah, I was like, I want to break up with him. I don't want nothing to do with him. I just don't. So I asked him to help me. So of course he did. So he told me to say some stuff. I did. I sent it. And then that's when first I sent him messages of where he was calling me a bitch when he was getting mad. And Zai told me, he was like, you shouldn't let him talk to you like that. So, like, you're right. Like, he was like, I was giving him reasons to break up with him. But he was also giving me reasons, like, why I should leave the nigga. So, that's when I started telling him what Zai told me to say. He got sad. Sad, mad, whatever. So, he sent me something, and I just left it on open because I didn't care. Because I already broke up with him, so what am I still texting him for? So, that's when I get on the bus. Well, this is on the bus. I'm doing it on the bus. I come home. My mom's in the living room. My dad... Never mind. My mom's in the living room. And I come in my room. Open the door. Guess who's sitting on the bed? My ex. Austin was sitting on the bed. So I looked at him like, what is you doing here? He said, like, please don't leave me, da-da-da, all that dumb shit. I did not give a fuck, okay? I did not care. I don't know what it was, but I just did not care. Like, I couldn't. So that's when I told him, like, I don't want to be with you. It's over. Like, can you leave? This nigga ain't leave. So I went outside to get away from the nigga. Like, nigga, you're weird as shit. I went outside to get away from him. This nigga's gonna follow me, okay? So I go in the back to where my garage and my shed is, just walking around. He followed me. I'm standing here. He's standing here. He says to me, like, please don't leave me. Getting ready to cry. I just want to laugh because I don't care. Like, I already broke up with you. I don't want you no more. You're still here. Like, I was confused. So he's sitting in my face, ready to cry. I'm ready to laugh. Like, what is you doing here? I just want you to leave. So that's when he started to, like, he hugged me. Like, I just wanted to push him off. Like, get off me. I don't want you no more. But I hugged him back. And I was just like, no, I didn't hug him back. I pushed him away and I said, we're done. And then he just kept trying to hug me, no, please, like, ew. So that's when I went back in the house. And then that's when he gonna follow me again in the house. So he followed me back in the house and we sitting up here in the living room going back and forth. I told him again, I think this is probably like the fourth time. I told him a fourth time to leave. He still didn't. He was still trying to convince me, like, we could talk about this, we could get through it, da-da-da-da. I said, no, I don't want to get through it. I don't want you. I don't want to be together. So that's when I think I acted like I had to go to the bathroom. And he was in my room. He came back in my room when I said that I had to go to the bathroom. So that's when I FaceTime my brother, Andre Jamil McQuiller. Yep, my brother. Psycho. But I FaceTime him and I tell him, like, yo, this nigga won't leave my house. I don't want him. I told him we're done. I broke up with him over text and I broke up with him on the phone, like, face to face. And he's still, like, not getting it. So he told me, I said, what should I do? He didn't know what I should do. So that's when it was my mom's car and my dad's truck. So I saw my dad's truck because I knew my mom be getting in her car a lot. So I saw my dad's truck and I was just like, I'm gonna go hide in the truck. So that's what I did. Went in the truck, hid in the back seat on the floor because I didn't know if them windows was tinted or not, because if they wasn't, his weird ass would probably look through the window. So that's when I hid in the truck. It's for like about a good hour. I was still on FaceTime with Andre. I told him, like, I'm still hiding. I look through the window. I see Austin going around the backyard looking for me, trying to look for me, like, in the back, trying to look for me everywhere. And I was just laughing, like, this nigga really looking for me, like, ew, I don't want you, leave. So that's when he finally left. I got out the truck. Wait, no, I didn't see him leave. I stayed in the truck for a good hour just in case. Because I couldn't stay in there for like 20 minutes and then get out. Because what if he ain't leave yet? He was still in the house. So that's why I did that. Stayed in the truck for an hour. Got out the truck, came back in the house. He wasn't there. And that's when I told him. I was still on FaceTime while all this was happening. While I was hiding in the truck. Yeah. So I was still on FaceTime and I said, I think he left. He said, oh. I said, yeah. So it was that same night. Because I ain't block him on Instagram yet. Or I ain't do any of that. So it was the same night. It said, so as I joined it, the same night I broke up with him, he's standing up here, his iPad to go live, his phone right here, and these big ass headphones on his head, looking ugly as shit. So he's sitting up here talking shit about me. Like, he's sitting up here saying what girlfriend don't want to see their boyfriend or they're not on their 9 months. He said he called me a whore. He said I fucked Anthony or something like that. He was just basically talking all this shit on me on the live. And people was like, who is he talking about? He was like, everyone knows what I'm talking about. Like, so I found that really weird. Like, I break up with you and then now you're just going to sit up here and talk shit about me in the live. Oh, okay. So that's when I blocked him. Yes, I blocked him. And then after that, a week later, he sits up here, makes out with this girl. I mean, I heard he made out with this girl. I didn't care because I didn't like him. I really did not care. But what did hurt me, what I did care about was, so he used to talk to this girl named Nina. I made sure that was cut. I thought I made sure that was cut. But after he makes out with that girl, he goes and dates Nina. So I saw a picture of them and I was just like, oh, like, okay, this is weird because you told me you wasn't talking to her. So I confronted him about it. I mean, it wasn't my spot. I didn't really confront him. But I was just saying, like, yo, like, this is weird. I thought you wasn't talking to her while we was together. He sits up here and says, whenever we would get into an argument, he would go sit up here and talk to her. So I was shocked. Like, I was like, what? Like, wow. Like, this can't be true. And then he told me, so I was like, wow, that's really crazy. And I also heard that one day when I was at Boys and Girls Club, they was on the couch canoodling, like, you know, being all mushy. And I ain't believe it. But then that's that when he said it, I was like, wow, like, I really looked dumb. So, like, a month after they started going out, I was horny. Wanted some dick. So, I hit him up. I said, I don't know what I said. I think I said something. Like, I was sweet talking him, all this shit, all the good shit. While he was with Nina. You know, the girl I ain't really fuck with. So that's when I hit him up. He came over. And we fucked. He went home. He spent the night. Left at 4 o'clock. Left at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then went home. Then, like, 2 weeks later, the girl Nina's on my bus. So she sits over here and says, so Felicity. Well, she says, Felicity, can I talk to you? So I'm like, sure. Like, I don't know what it's about, but sure. And she says, Austin told me what happened. So I was like, oh, I didn't give a shit because she was gonna do shit and I want a dick. So, but she said Austin told me what happened. So I'm like, oh, he did. Like, shocked, not really surprised, but I was just like, oh, he did. Like, didn't really care. And she was like, yeah, I'm not really mad at him. He said that he was just mad, so he was just mad at me, so that's why he did it. But we're cool now. So I was like, oh, I didn't care. But I also found that weird. Like, bitch, you're dumb. I just sat up here and fucked your nigga, and you're sitting up here telling me, we're cool now. Like, oh, okay. I found that really weird. Didn't say anything. Kept my mouth shut because I didn't really fuck with her like that. But whatever. And so that whole situation happened. And from this day on, this nigga's still weird. No, yeah, this nigga's still weird. Like, he be hitting me. He be trying to hit me up. Looking at my Instagram story on his other account. You're weird. He hit me up last month about a sweatshirt and a teddy bear he gave me. That one over there. That black one. He hit me up about that. Mind you, this was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. He gonna say, hold on. He gonna say, do you still got that sweatshirt and that bear? My grandma gave it to me. I said, like, that was 3 years ago. You're not getting it back. Like, I told him that I was gonna burn it. Well, I told him I burnt it. I didn't. And that's when he was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, I did. Like, it's burnt. And that's when he said that he was gonna come. He said that he was gonna drive over here. No, he said that he was gonna pull up on Friday so he could come pick it up. You asking me three years later about a bear and a sweatshirt, and you gonna come pick it up? Like, no. I said no. Like, that's done. Then I posted this picture of me and my mom. He gonna snap back. Is she okay? Nigga, like, I don't like you. Like, he's just weird. Whole time this nigga's 21 years old. I'm 16. Nigga, you still trying to fuck with me. Like, I don't even want no parts of you. Zero parts. Zero. And that's when he's still weird because I think, like, 9th grade, he gonna hit my sister up on some freak shit. Like, my sister don't want you. You're weird. That's that. Like, weird. But that nigga's, and on top of that, he followed my brother's mom. You're weird. But anyway, that's my story time on my weird ass ex. That shit was weird. I don't like him. I don't know why I don't like him. He's just weird. I just can't. If I ever see him, ew, I hope I don't. But yeah, enjoy it.